Good evening. As stated, this is our spooky readings at night that we do. These two Dutch girls have come in so strong on our EVP device. They are here. We have Kris Kremers and Lisanne Froon. And please forgive me if I have butchered the pronunciation of those names. Y'all know I do. Please forgive me. If I have, ladies, I do believe they are here, know who I'm talking about. The two hikers, I believe this happened in Panama, okay? We have went over several times, y'all, about traveling, going into other countries, other worlds, other cultures, other places, where not only knowing the culture and the language is vital, okay? But sometimes we step into things that we're really not sure about. Now, I've done some premeditation on this particular case because I'm like, it's not fair to go into this case without heavy meditation, because there's so many, not only conspiracy theories with it, but also so many deceptive lies that were told about this case that are hidden, okay? Now, I do believe these two girls were murdered. This is not a hiking accident. This is not, they fell off a cliff because they went the wrong way. Accident. This is not being subdued to your surroundings, animals, weather, nature going wrong. Okay. This is plain out murder. All right. This particular guy, and yes, we're going to go into the reading, or guys, could be talking plural as well. These other countries, y'all, got something different, all right, going on here. And for some reason, I got the word cartel. I've also heard some other readings about what possibly could have happened to these girls, and I'm just like, what? I did not get that in meditation at all, okay? But I want to tell you what I did get, all right? And maybe I should just go ahead and break out the cards, okay? And as we go into reading, I can reveal what I got, or I can say it now. It really doesn't matter. I really wasn't a big fan of using arcane cards on this particular case. But, you know, it's their story, so let's get it out there. All right. I pretty much know the gist of what happened. So let's see here. Two girls, Kris and Lisanne. Beautiful names. We're already going to start off with conspiracy theories. You know, people, when they get a hold of something, y'all, they just add so many things, take so many things away to where a story is a mess. A mess. These cases should be taken very seriously. There is a lot of corruption in this case, also in the place where they were. Okay, lots of corruption. These were young girls. They have already transitioned. Okay, they've already done their rebirth. And they thought going to this new place would be a rebirth for them, a new beginning. All right, they're changing my camera. Hello, girls. I've noticed on other readings too, with their spirit coming in really strong, they will mess with your camera for sure. Just very high-spirited girls. Here we go. Spirit wants to throw the cards. It's okay. Their spirit is very strong. Okay? Both of them. Very, very high-spirited. So we're going to have some cards and things thrown around, and that's okay. It is to be expected. This camera, we're going to have problems with that. So higher education, that's what I hear these ladies were going for. They wanted to really do something in life with a big, big meaning. They wanted to live life with a bang, basically. And it's not anything bad. I feel they wanted to be highly educated, have that in their background, going for themselves. They wanted to learn about different places, different countries, different cultures. Um, just, I want to say two great nerdy girls. They were just very much into books, very much into, again, higher learning. And that's a great thing. Some people would say that, you call people like that nerds, but I love nerds. They're great. It's good to be a nerd. So, again, dark forces, this even shows the trail at night. Ladies, how did you stay on this trail at night? I would have ran for my life. Oh, this is so spooky. I get a lot of other people have died there as well. There's something going on there. There's corruption. There's criminal things that go on around that place. It's real sketchy. People come up missing, especially young girls. And it's not just girls from other places. It's girls from there too. All right. Politics. So this place is a little different. And most countries are definitely ran by politics and also things you can't do, things you can't say. Very strict place, very cultural place. Okay, you got to know where you at, y'all. You say, oh, I want to go to this place, I want to travel, but it's very dangerous. And also, ladies, or anybody, if you want to do things like being on trails and hiking, you got to look and do the part. To be on this particular trail, you would have to be the Tomb Raider. I'm serious, you would need knives. You would have to be strapped. Because it could be animals coming at you. It could be people coming at you. And you got to be ready. Okay? They were definitely out in the wilderness. Definitely. And hiking is fun. Don't get me wrong. But there's certain places in the world that if you hike, y'all, you better have some skills about survival and protecting yourselves. Now, listen, we are where we need to be now. Come on in and tell this story. Okay, there was a trader. This man came along. They had a conversation with this man. Okay. This person led them astray. I believe they kind of went off trail. Not saying they were lost, because these were not dumb girls. Okay. They went off trail somewhere, got confused about something, or they wanted to find something. And this person was pretending to lead them into a place. Okay. It's kind of like when you go to a new place and you ask somebody, how do you get to such and such? Okay. Or a person stops you and says, have you been to such and such? All right. It's kind of like Vegas. People stop you like, hey, have you been to this party? Have you been to this club? We got it starting at like 8 o'clock. Like that. I'm not saying they're saying this on a trail, y'all. What I'm saying is it's similar to that. This person's saying, hey, have you checked out this new spot? Okay. So one girl was like, we need to get out of here. They had gut instinct all day long. And her ancestors was basically punching her to get out of there. Okay. The other girl, she wanted to stay. She wanted to conquer this mission. It was like a mission to her. She took it very seriously. The other girl didn't take it as serious. She's like, we can come back to it again, or we could try something different. It's really not that serious. But the other girl took it very serious, y'all. I believe things started happening really weird going towards the night, because look how this place looks at night, y'all. And you mean to tell me you don't need some form of protection or know how to protect yourself? All right. Again, higher places. Again, I did get the word cartel. So this is one person they had a conversation with. This other the person they were talking to knows other people that are into corruption. Okay. Lost and found is what I get. This person led them off track. Then they were found. Okay, gotcha. Their bones were found. Their belongings were found. Lost and found. Okay. Look how this place looks at night, y'all. Ain't no way. Done this for growth. Yeah, they were talking to somebody there. Okay, this guy. He actually was shown in one of their picture shots. They're claiming they can't find. All right. It's a certain number photo in the phone or camera, whatever took the picture, where this guy is just right there. He was stalking these girls, following these girls before he striked up a conversation. Oh, yes. Look at him. Bam. Y'all know what it is. Our narcissist, psychopath, sociopath card. Look how he's looking at these ladies. The whole time they're hiking by themselves, they're just like prey is what I get. Like little rabbits. Y'all, I can't say how dangerous this is, especially for women. The world is just not a safe place for women, but definitely not the wilderness. All right. So they do have praying families. This is again why they were found. Some of their remains, some of their belongings, but a lot of things were tampered with, a lot of evidence. There's a cover-up. This is a cover-up for something bigger going on in this particular country. Okay. There's a serial killer, y'all, in that trail. Now, he knows how to survive in the wilderness. They really didn't. Okay. For one, they were underpacked, underprepared. They weren't ready for this. They were not mentally ready for this. They were not physically. I mean, hiking and camping can get pretty nasty, y'all. For real. That's why a lot of people don't do unless they're experts. And then we find them eventually where a bear got to them, or they fell off a mountain or a cliff, or they went upstream. Things happen, okay? They knew they were different. They knew they were travelers. Okay, go ahead and change it. Go ahead. It's okay. Because both of your spirits are very strong, and you've been known to mess with cameras. So it's okay. And you know I'm telling it right, what happened to y'all ladies. This is very sad. Strange occurrence. This person deceived them. I feel like they were essayed as well. Evidence should show that, but because they were so decomposed, no, it's not going to show that. But evidence would have shown that had they been found earlier. They were, unfortunately, taken advantage of in that way. This guy, okay, first of all, I feel, and I heard in the meditation he had a gun. He had a vehicle. The gun was in the trunk. He got the gun out of the trunk. This was used to intimidate the females into submission to do what he wanted, to tell them where to go, what he wanted, and get the cooperation he wanted, okay? Because you're not going to scare two females, y'all, by yourself. Think about it. There had to be some other people involved, and also you got to have a weapon that says, listen, you know. Now, again, from other worlds. So they're from somewhere else. These people are from this country they're in that they're not too familiar with. Not good with the language, not good with where they're at. The government's different. It's ran differently, y'all. Again, everybody says they want to travel till they get there. All right. One of them was very close to their father. I don't know why I get the redhead or whatever hair color. Beautiful hair color, though. That's really sad. He was really concerned about her. Investigation done to find their belongings and also their bodies. I think they only found skulls and certain things, shoes, backpacks, things that had photos on there, but those things were contaminated, y'all. Those were messed with. Again, someone was watching them while they were hiking. I told y'all that before they sparked he sparked the conversation with them, but he pretended like, oh, I've never seen y'all before. He had been watching them the whole time. It's a game to him. He thinks he's really hunting them or something. He toyed with them. He taunted them. He thought it was funny. I wouldn't even be surprised if there's some torture mixed in this as well. This definitely went on overnight, if not a day or two. This went on for some time. Corruption. Again, here we go. There's some keepsakes. I believe they took pictures or videos or kept souvenirs from these ladies. Okay. War. They want war. This was about money. This man and these other men were very attracted to them. They're different. They're not from there. You know, they look different. Waited till they were alone, you know, came up to him, talked to him, pretended to be a friend and a guide. And that's the truth. That's what happened to these ladies. And this person feels they got a victory by killing them because they don't want to leave evidence. They don't want them to tell what happened to them or who these people are and what they do. They don't want to be exposed. Okay. They were in fear. Again, I feel like something's going on with night. Something, as these things led into the night, it got really scary and eerie. Okay. This also shows like when they were making videos at night, screaming. They also were trying to get some type of Wi-Fi connection. I don't know if the phones were not working properly. When they did find out they had phones, they destroyed a lot of stuff, tried to destroy the phones, the evidence. Um, they could not get signals. That's what I'm hearing. They were screaming out in the night. They were being held, you guys. They're in that wilderness. It's a liar about this case. That's a fact. This whole country's lying about what's going on. Police corrupting evidence, hiding a bigger picture in their country as far as corruption. There's a lot of hidden secrets, a lot of hidden evidence. What happened to these girls? And a lot of criminal activity. These people should be locked up. It's where they belong. They were trapped, y'all. I believe they were held captive and bound. Maybe blindfolded, something over the mouth, hands tied behind her back. There's something going on like that. Wow. Secrets. They go after like young girls, young women. This is the predator. This is how he was hunting them in the wild, y'all. You know, watching them, staring at them, observing them, wait till the right time to strike. And I feel that he waited until evening. He knows that trail in the night is y'all. Y'all seen how it looked. The other girl was like, we need to get out of here before it gets dark. And she was right. Okay? We traveled to this place. That is what happened. That's their story. One girl wanted to back out of this. She wanted to back off. She had an eerie feeling and she knew to get out of there before it was dark. She felt something about nighttime being really, really eerie where they were. Could have even had a premonition of what's to come. Some people are very, very empathic, clairvoyant, you know? This other girl wasn't. Sometimes you should listen to your friends, though. That's a fact. Or listen to yourself. I told people if you want to stay, cool. But what I'm going to do is get on out of here. Okay? She didn't want to leave her friend, though. She didn't want to leave her friend. They were really badly hurt, I believe. This person definitely does drugs and parties. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm getting something. So this guy they were talking to, he was also saying something about, do you want to party? He sees their young girls, you know, they're young. They're like talking about, you want to meet up and party. Okay. So maybe they were discussing like local spots, things to do, different places to go on the trail that's really cool that he's aware of. You know, someone who's a local, someone who knows about this place, about the trail. That's kind of why I hate being a tourist, y'all. Because it's scary. Sometimes just asking people stuff, you could get into situations. I remember when I went to New Orleans. Oh my gosh, I'll never forget New Orleans. Oh God, that place scared me to death. And I knew not to be out at night, but really that's the time to be out. Just asking people where stuff was and them telling you, go this place, go that place, and we get there and it be all weird. You know what I mean? They could tell we were not from there. It was not for me. It was not for me. Big party place. Just different, y'all, different, okay, than what I'm used to. And I get that feeling. I feel they felt very out of place, you know? Two young girls out, don't know anybody, don't hardly know the language, don't hardly know where nothing's at. This is not good. And they went there blind justice, saying, listen, this is the silver lining. And there was also a helper. So I don't believe it was just one guy. One guy was watching him. One guy sparked the conversation. One guy invited them to whatever, you know, wanted to show them some new spots. But he's connected to other guys, okay, that I feel he alerted that came where he was at and participated in whatever went down, okay? I did get the word cartel big time. I got that like 4 or 5 times. Let's see where we're going with these cards. I've heard some crazy readings on this, but I didn't get none of what they was talking about. These girls were hurt, okay? And these are people that's making big money, talking about their psychics, making big money, okay? That I don't feel they have a clue what they're talking about. I'm being serious. Thank you for agreeing. Additional evidence at the scene. Yeah, there's a big cover up. There is definitely evidence at these scenes, y'all. Well, my goodness, it's saying it again. Additional evidence is at the crime scene. There's evidence. You understand that? Need to interview more suspects. Yes, you do. He will murder again. Why? Because he's gotten away with it before. Rage or extreme anger was the motive. Yeah, there was an argument that broke out. You know, you are misleading us. We've been misled. We've been tricked. Okay? And I know I'm spotting a cartel because I just said, again, tell me about this cartel. Just came in my head. It's got something to do with corruption, criminal activity. Killer may have an item, I said, belonging to the victim. They keep souvenirs of these young women. Of course, he's out the area. This happened a long time ago. Now, I don't believe there was a dating history. I think he wanted to get with these ladies, but I do feel like the killer knew. Like, they seen each other before. It's not like a stranger, y'all, that just... Again, he had been watching them, stalking them on this trail. I don't know why I keep getting the word woods. I mean, maybe it's too simple to use the word woods. But on this hiking trail, they've crossed paths, okay? It's not like they looked at him and was startled, like, who is this? No. They talked to him before. Multiple people were involved. I told y'all that. They hurt these girls, yes. Yes, they did. They murdered these girls. Y'all. Yeah, that was bold, though, to go by yourself in this place. Oh, my gosh. Forensic science field would provide important clues. They were just young girls. There's plenty of evidence. Cell phone records, pictures, and their phones have captured a few things that could have been used as evidence. But when you're covering up things in your country, then of course they're not. We have a lot of missing evidence, a lot of evidence that has not been tested. Okay. perpetrator has behavior. Yeah, this is a sicko. He's a stalker. He likes to play games. He's how do you say? Well, we know he's a weirdo. But I just keep getting he was like messing with them, taunting them, making fun of them, mocking them. Playing games, you know? Torture, basically. In the future, he may admit guilt. And maybe as he gets older, or on his deathbed, in his language, he may tell some of his people that he did this, what he was a part of. Very possible. Take a closer look at the suspects. Okay. Here we go. Killer had an argument, disagreement with the victim. Yeah, because he was leading them astray, playing with them. Then when they question it, he want to snap on them, you know. Spontaneous behavior or mental illness contributed to the crime. Oh, yes. We got us a person who's very odd. All right. He alerted some other people. Yes. Big cover up. And I'm over it, y'all. Okay? Y'all ladies have messed with my camera. Alright. I'm going to get you truth out there, though, okay? I'm going to get it out there. I'm tired of people playing with your case. Okay, ladies. Ladies. Get your other cards and see what happened to you here. Over in them woods. All right. It's a missing piece. Now, I do believe these girls were close to their family, okay? They are long gone. Ladies, how can they see the cards? Okay? How can they? It's about ransom. So we could be talking about some cartel stuff going down, y'all. Battle within. They didn't know which way to go, what to do. Because they're way off in this place. Who in the world is going to help them, y'all? Who? That's like some of them soldiers that went over there in Iraq. Calling on that red phone. Asking us to help them. How? A lot of evidence is deleted. Money is involved. Y'all know what it is. They're trying to put this on people they know didn't do it. Okay? And there's a bigger picture. They're hiding. They needed more training in how to protect themselves on these trails, these hikes, these countries. 2 young girls in another country, that's not good. Alone, that's not good. Took this long journey and just a shot in the dark to see what happens. Now, again, I feel they trusted this person. Also, the shot in the dark talks about things going down at night. It's something about the nighttime, y'all, where this got real ugly. Okay? They were calling out, but no one was there. Who's going to help them, y'all? This is really scary. Okay. Yeah, they were kidnapped, taken off to a place. That's what I feel, possibly strangled. The gun's too loud, y'all. Okay? That weapon, I feel, is used just to scare them. They were friends. You know, they were in school. They were doing this for school. This person, I feel, blackmailed them in some way. You know, with the gun, if you don't do this, then this is going to happen. Possibly, like, if you don't do it, I say, I'm going to kill your friend. Or, you know, something along those lines to get the other one to cooperate. Okay? He's got 2 females he got to keep at bay until he gets more people there. So he's got to say whatever. Okay? They were trapped, and I feel like they were also beaten. One of them was crying out for their father. They are now deceased. And a lot of the evidence is stored somewhere, y'all. This happened in the city where it was. Like, that's the city, wherever this place is. Okay? See what else? Lots of evidence in the phone, in the camera. See, when you go into this, it gets a little rough. It gets rough, y'all. All right? It means big cover-ups and things like that. Physical evidence. Okay, ladies, you're doing a great job. Thank you. Let's see what else we can pick up. You're doing great. Y'all keep getting this, and I think this has to do with the school. Somehow, believe it or not, the school is connected. How in the world? Something's corrupt about the school. This is sad. I'm getting that whole thing, you know. A lot of evidence is in water. It's a kept secret. I get it was so cold at night. It was so cold, y'all. Fingerprints. There's evidence. They are messing around, okay? They are messing around. You won't mess with me on Crime TV. And you won't mess with my viewers either. All right, let's see what we can get with these cards, y'all. Might do about 4 of these. Mystic Red Rose Oracle. Let's see what we get, okay? Nature. I get it. I'm seeing many signs. Ooh, y'all. This card. The Snake. Competition and enemy. The other woman look over your shoulder. Wait a minute. Do y'all see this? This was him in those woods. Oh my God. Looking at them like a snake. Y'all, he's a snake. Pretending to be a helper, friend, like in the Garden of Eden, y'all. The other woman look over your shoulder. Oh, if they would have been paying attention to some signs. The girl was, though, she had an inkling to get out of there, y'all. For real, for real. She wanted out. But she didn't want to leave her friend. cut down, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. She didn't want to separate. She didn't want to cut herself from her friend. That's what I figured. And the girl, okay, listen, y'all, because I had to tell you what I get. She was being real petty about it and a real pain about it, okay? She wanted to stay. She made that very clear. But I just don't understand why she couldn't hear her friend out, though. I mean, I understand you want to stay. I understand. I can't say what I want to say, but she was being a real pain, all right? Soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. She really loved her friend, okay? That's what it was. She didn't want to leave her side. I'm getting upset now. Wow. Okay. So, narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. This is the guy we're talking about here. This is his energy. We picked up in the card earlier as well. Okay. He thinks he was hot stuff too. Wow. Let me get a couple of these. Self-indulgence. One of them was way too invested in this. The other one wasn't. Okay. Interesting. The differences of energies. Kind of like when two friends get together, one really, really wants to do it. The other one's, okay, I'll do it, but I'm not really into it like you're into it. I went to concerts with my daughter. I wasn't really feeling, but I did it because I love her. You know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of the case here. She wasn't that invested in it. Okay. As the other one. I feel the other one that wanted to stay was like, this is going to get done. All right. Okay, let's see what this card says. Breaking trail, y'all. You got to be telling a story. This card did not just come out. Breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. So they really thought they were going to create a breakthrough on this trail, on this mission. They were trying to create something new. Very interesting. Something that has to do with schooling, education. Choosing your path. You gotta be lying. All is possible. Somebody switched up the game here. You're supposed to be going one way and somebody convinced you to go another? Hey, oh, look at this snake led y'all right into your demise, Lord. Oh, this reminds me so much of the Garden of Eden. This is how this whole energy came in and kind of how everything went down. Very deceptive energy. Here we go, y'all. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. stuff at night, I'm telling you, something about the night. At night, it was very hard to find your way out of something. It must have been very dark, very cold, very eerie. Lots of animal activity, noises. Do 2 more on these cards here. Stepping into power. You're strong beyond measure. They thought by doing this, this would give them some kind of power, status. I think the girls had good intentions. Okay, y'all on this camera. All right. Desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan. This place was like a desert. Warm in the day. Very, very cold at night. Wow. And one more, because this is good. Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. They didn't know where they was, y'all. Not a clue. And this other person knew that, too, and took advantage. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see what I can get with these. Mystical. Did I already do? Nope. I don't think I did these. Ladies, I would like to show the cards at some point. All right, let's see. Okay, this is good. This is good. They're saying they want their family to know they're sorry. Oh my gosh. About even doing this whole fiasco. Y'all were young, okay? Y'all had good intentions in your heart. You don't have to apologize, okay? In so many cases, young girls that I do, that just get caught up in these types of situations. It's nothing to blame yourselves about, okay? Not at all. Freedom. They just wanted to be free of this place. They were trapped. I feel their spirits are still trapped there somehow. Still haunting the place. And this guy, I feel, was attracted to them as soon as he seen them. Okay, they're different. They're from somewhere different. I'll do 2 more of these cards. Blocked. They were trapped. They couldn't get out of there. There were obstacles, which is this operation, okay? That kept them bound and trapped there. Heartbreak, shattered. They knew. Wait a minute, y'all. They knew this was the end. They knew that. They seen death coming. They knew. They knew. They knew. That's a harsh place to be. They didn't want to die in this place. It's eerie. It's weird. Healing, releasing, but they are slowly, forgiving themselves and healing. Again, they have nothing to be sorry about. They were victims, okay? All right. I can't tell you again how many spirits I do that feel this way. So many. We've all got God, honey. But nobody's above being misled or tricked, okay? No one is. They can say, oh, we're smarter than that. You guys were young girls. Okay, how smart were you supposed to be? No, you probably wouldn't have did this at 30 or 40, but you're young girls. Okay. All right, let's go into a brief meditation. I have a request coming up for a singer. I don't know why y'all keep making me do these celebrities, but okay, let's get back to them because this is their time. All right. So they do spark a conversation up with this guy. I see them talking. They're actually talking. I feel he has dark hair. They're laughing. So they're getting along. It's not like a bad conversation or they're like alerted right away. The guy's not bad looking, so that kind of doesn't help because they're invested in this conversation, okay? So he has their attention. He's actually a good talker. A lot of charisma. I hear, again, them laughing. They're laughing. They have not a clue. This guy is a straight serpent, okay? But y'all, this is what I get. Like, they meet up later. It's not like this happens when they first have their conversation. When they first have their conversation, this is kind of like still daylight. This is day hours. And then it goes into the night. The night is when things go left. All right? But she was feeling something after talking to him. She was feeling something. As time went on, that's the one time out, we should just go. Okay? She was getting signs and signals. She had a lot of spirituality about herself. And she felt something was off. Right? The other girls laughed like, it'll be okay. We'll be fine. And the other one's not so convinced about that. Okay? Here's what happens. Going to the evening, they meet up again. There's a meeting again. And he's leading them somewhere, whether it be willingly or by force. They are being led. Then when they get to this place, this is when things start turning. The wheel is turning. No one could stop this wheel, y'all. It's already in motion. They're being kept captive in a place, okay? Very dark, cold place. No one really can, they can hear them, but they're going to think it's animal sounds. People knows that a lot of sketchy stuff goes down in that trail, so they don't really fool with it anyway. When things, okay, I'm going into when things get really bad. All right. One kind of sees where this is going to turn into something there's no turning back, meaning death. All right. Is the end result here. The other one's not so sure about that yet, but definitely is convinced when she sees the other one is gone. Okay? One dies before the other. Okay. but one can't live without the other. These two girls are solely connected, okay? They've been friends for a long time. They're very, very strongly connected. I think when that one passed, when one of them passed first, the other one was devastated. Devastated because now they're by themselves. They know what is to come. There's no coming out of whatever this is. There's no way out. They are truly trapped. Yet they're crying out. It's a human instinct to do so. But no one's there to help. There is, I get, a form of torture. There's abuse. There's even a game where they're acting like they may let them go. They just do what they say. It's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Cooperate. They've done this before. This isn't their first. I don't feel like it's just particularly on this trail, but they've done this before to young girls. Maybe young girls where they're from. This was a bonus though, because they weren't from there, so it's kind of exotic, right? It definitely caught their attention. There's like a leader, like a ringleader or something. This could be like a group, a gang. I got cartel. It's like something like that, okay? They've done this before. They'll do it again. It's something they get away with. Very corrupt. And I understand what happened. And ladies, I'm just so sorry this happened. Just really, I am. I am. Screaming, you know, I want out. Get me out of here. Help. They're mocking them. They're taunting them. They're thinking it's funny. Well, ladies, I hope that y'all get y'all's revenge. Because this is horrible. And for them to cover this up is even more horrible. All right. And you've heard it at Crime TV. This is not a hiking accident. This is not they fell in some water. This is not none of that. They were taken advantage of. They were murdered one at a time. Go back, backtrack. Look at the evidence on the trail, if there's any left. Because there was plenty of it. I don't know what they're talking about. There was none because there was plenty of it. Ladies, I thank you so much for coming forward tonight. Thank you for your strong interaction in this reading, your spirits. Y'all know what to do. Y'all can look up their case, study their case further. This is the two Dutch girls, okay? I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe. We have other videos coming. Again, love all of you. And may you also be added to our spiritual crew. Love your energy, ladies. Thank you, and have a wonderful night.